Game number 2 of homecoming week. Welcome in to WLA TV, everyone. Jordan King with you here this evening. WLA coming off a sweep of Roncalli on Monday evening. Tonight, they welcome in the North Fond du Lac Orioles for Flyway Conference action. The Orioles 8-7 overall this year and 2-2 in conference play. The Vikes, meanwhile, are also 2-2 in the Flyway, and a win tonight would take them back to 500 on the regular season. Been clawing to get back to that 500 mark for the last couple of weeks. Orioles Vikings as homecoming week continues tonight right here on WLA TV. Stay with us.
are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Please enjoy the game in a positive manner. And now the starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for the Orioles, number 5, a junior, 5'5" junior, Megan Pila. The 5'8" senior, number 6, Caitlin Retzlaff. The 5'6" junior, number 7, Callista Zemer. The 5'4" sophomore, number 8, Laura Ayala. And the 5'6" senior, number 11, the captain, Bree Rock. And a 5'11" junior, number 14, Abby Traxinger. And now the starting lineup for your WLA Vikings. The 5'8" sophomore, number 4, Avery Superman. A 5'8" sophomore, number 10, Malena Din. A 5'7" junior, captain, number 11, Amber Johnson. A 5'7" senior, number 12, Peyton Chemnitz. A 5'10" sophomore, number 16, Lindsay Nell. A 5'8" sophomore, number 21, Abby Cole. And starting at libero, 5'3" junior, number 17, Kira Shea. Referees for tonight's game are Ann Abel and Paul Lane. Line judges are Greg Enger and Katie Schwarzenbach.
Well, there you go, anthem and starters for you in case you missed them. For the Vikings, Avery Superman, Malena Dins, Amber Johnson, Peyton Chemnitz, Lindsay Nell, Kiera Shea is the libero, and Abby Cole the starters. Of those starters, Nell going to start on the bench in replacement for Shea. For the Orioles, Megan Pellet, Caitlin Retzlaff, Callista Zemer, Laura Ayala, Bree Rock, who's the captain, and Abby Traxinger. Those are the starters for both squads. They will get lined up and ready to roll here. Flyway Conference action. The Vikings looking to get back to 500 on the season. They're 13-14 currently. A win or a loss for the Orioles would also drop them to 500 as well. They're 8-7 on the season at the 500 spot in conference, and that's a good start for them. That's Caitlin Retzlaff, who met it at the net, and the senior finished her first kill of the night, and an early lead, should say, for the Orioles. Good start. Back to the service line is Bree Rock. Back set here from Supernand. Supernand is one of two setters for the Vikings, and that's a good swing from Abby Cole. Her first opportunity, her first kill, and she'll take a seat for Siri Kuski. Kuski, the other setter for the Vikings, and also their best player from the service line. And she'll enter and get her first opportunity from the service line, tied up 1-1. Here's Kuski. That's a good one. Dealt with by Ayala. It's going to end up with the swing on the near side and a kill for Abby Traxinger. So a good start offensively for the Orioles. 2 for 2. Perfect start. Every swing we've seen so far has scored a point for either team. Shea's going to receive this one for the Vikings. Back set from Kuski, looking for Amber Johnson off the block. It's tipped. And while the Vikings were scrambling back to their preferred positions, going to get a free one here for the Orioles. Set to this back row, blocked by Chemnitz. Kuski's going to push it back to the back row. Setting out to the near side. Met at the net, won by Chemnitz. Believe the Orioles were into the net. Point Vikings. I think that was Zemer. Callista Zemer, who was into the net. 2-2 as we go back and forth. This is Johnson now from the service line. Good one, and there's the first ace of the night for the Vikings. And it's Amber Johnson. She had a handful of those the other night. Monday, a 3-0 sweep of Roncalli. And the Vikes would take another one of those. Cap off a perfect homecoming week. Kuski. Far side Dins. Dealt with by the Orioles just about. Simpler one coming for the Vikings. Underhand set by Kuski off the block for Dins, and she's getting going early. Dins the only Viking in double figures from Monday night. She had a dozen kills by my count. Didn't go back and check the actual stats on that. I should have. And Vikes going to get another free one. No, this is out. Better than a free one. 5-2, and the Vikes are on a 4-0 run early on here. 3 of those with Amber Johnson at the service line. Another good one from her. This is better from the Orioles, but it's blocked by Chemnitz and down. Excellent job at the net from Chemnitz. She averages about a block and a half a game. Does Chemnitz. She's the only one that really factors in statistically on a per-game basis in terms of blocks for the Vikings. Cole, Nell, both won. Now that's another ace. Second of the night for Amber Johnson. Cole and Nell also certainly factor into the blocks for the Vikes. Back-to-back, that one with a little luck for Johnson. Trying to make a point about blocks, and Amber Johnson's just continuing to be a menace from the service line. She's got 3 aces. Vikes have scored 7 straight points, 6 of them with Johnson at the service line. So a very good start for the Vikings if they were trying to continue some momentum from what was a dominating performance on Monday night. They'd take that again if they could continue this. A couple of those sets on Monday night just got away from Roncalli. The first 2 for sure. The third one, they battled back, but WLA got out to an early lead in all 3 of those sets and did not let up until that third one. But a good run here, 7-0 run. And Johnson back out of the timeout. That was a North Fondy timeout. Set up here to the middle. That's a good swing. And down from Abby Traxinger, her second kill of the night. 3rd point for the Orioles. If you're the Vikings, North Fondy has 3 points and they're on 3 kills. If you're going to give up points, make the other team earn them. And so far the Vikings have. Haven't given away anything. And there's, as I say that, that's into the net from Avery Supernand. Really like the first error for the Vikings at all, anywhere. To the near side here, and that was just a little too close to the net. Chemnitz did what she could with it, but it was blocked there. Combination of number 12, who's Lillian Geckerman, into the game, and Abby Traxinger. Traxinger looks like she's going to be a big factor for this one, whether it be hitting or at the net defensively for the Orioles. Traxinger, a 5'11 junior, by far the tallest player on the court. And a good swing on this near side. That's number 11, Bree Rock, her first kill of the night. And a nice response here, 4-0 response for North Fondy to get back into this one. At the service line is Megan Pellet, and there's an ace for the Orioles. Not dealt with that time by Amber Johnson. Serve receive is, as you would assume from the back 3 that you currently see on the court for the Vikings, Milena Dins, Amber Johnson, and Kiera Shea. That was a good swing. Not maybe the best swing Peyton Chemnitz has ever had, but she found a weak spot in the zone. Pellet not able to take care of it. Here's Peyton Chemnitz now at the service line. Back set, they're finding Traxinger again. She's unsuccessful on that one. Nell into the block and down. That's Callista Zemer for the Orioles, and they continue to battle. Both of these teams 2-2 in the Flyway Conference. This is going to be one of those matches that kind of decides who's that next team after Springs and Laconia. Second kill of the night for Milena Dins. And a 2-point lead now. Both Springs and Laconia 4-0 in the conference. Then there's a mess of teams at 2-2. Not really a mess, but 3 of them. North Fondy, WLA, 4 of them, sorry. North Fondy, WLA, Campbellsport, and Mayville. And then Omro and Lemire are currently in the cellar, both 0-4 on the conference. Free one, although that was pretty good there from Kiera Shea. Chance here for the Orioles. Shea digs it out. Supernand to the middle. This is Nell. Nell over the block. Chance here for the Orioles once again. Off of the block of Nell. Good spot from Shea, and that's going to give some trouble to the Orioles. Wow, that's terrific from Megan Pellet. Great hustle and intelligent spot to put that one. Looked like the Vikes were going to get the point there, but not so. Supernand looking back to Dins. That's deep, and it's tied. Nice job here by the Orioles. A good response. It's an 8-2 run for the Orioles since the Vikings went on a 7-0 run a little bit earlier with Johnson at the service line. Here's Supernand. Supernand looks far side. Cole steps into one. It's a good one, and it's going to yield a point for the Vikings. Second kill of the night for Abby Cole. She back onto the court during the rotation. And Melina Dins back to the service line. Dins has an ace on about a third of her serves, just less than a third of her serves. That's, once again, nicely done. Bree Rock with her second kill. And North Fondy so far has been impressive once they've gotten into their offense. When they've passed well, they've played well. Supernand, middle. Nell. Oh, how did they keep that alive? That once again was Pellet who was able to keep that alive for the Orioles. It's not going to matter because Abby Cole's got her third kill. But Orioles just able to kind of will that one across. It's 12-11. Man, it's awesome to hear the students in the stands again, isn't it? Supernand, middle. Chemnitz off the block and down. Her third kill of the night. 3 for Chemnitz, 3 for Cole, 2 for Dins so far for the Vikings. They also have 3 aces, all of those coming from Amber Johnson. Here's Shea. To the middle. Swing there for the Orioles. Dug out by a diving Kiera Shea. Johnson just gets it over. Vikes reset defensively. Off of the block of Chemnitz. Going to be an overpass and not quite dealt with there by Caitlin Retzloff. Retzloff able to block one earlier in the point. But it was really just an overpass from Shea that was able to score for the Vikes. Looking to the near side. Little off balance was the North Fondy player there. Johnson looks to the back row. Chance once again near side. That's a better swing, and down for Bree Rock. Rock tied for a match high 3 kills now with a couple of Vikings. And it's a 2-point lead. Rock now going to rotate back and head to the service line, where she'll swing a right arm at it. Supernand looks to the middle once again. Little off balance for Peyton Chemnitz. It's a good one though. Near side, good swing there, dug up by Johnson. Supernand's going to go straight back to Johnson, steps into one, off the block and down for Amber Johnson, her first kill of the night, to go with those 3 aces earlier. Kuski back in. She replaces Abby Cole. And the Vikes trying to extend a 3-point lead. Biggest lead so far in the set for the Vikings was a 6-point lead. That was back at 8-2. And the Orioles went on a run. That's a little bit long from Bree Rock. First big chance for her that she's missed. Although she is from the back row there. Much more difficult swing to make and convert, certainly. Rock digs this one out. Near side. Oh, that's smart, but read well by Johnson. Kuski's going to tip this one over, and she caught the Orioles napping. Siri Kuski. That's intelligent play. I was giving Traxinger some credit there because she just tipped it over the block of the Vikings. And Amber Johnson was there waiting for it, kind of read it well. That's an overpass dealt with, down by Chemnitz, her 4th kill. And the Vikes on a nice little run here. They've opened up an 18-12 lead, tied for their biggest lead so far here in the first set. Kuski, this one's into the net. First service error for the Vikings. 3 aces, 1 error. After a conversation I had earlier in the season with Coach Recker, it's something I keep an close eye on. Kuski's just going to tip this one over, and the Vikes are going to reset. Swing there is blocked by Chemnitz, punched across by the Orioles. Nice job by Dins to deal with it. Johnson, good body control to punch it. But the Orioles make a nice play defensively. They say a double hit there gives the point to the Vikings. Nice job by a couple of teams just scrapping to win that point. 6-point lead for the Vikes restored. Chance here off the block of Chemnitz. That was Traxinger once again. They're looking to Traxinger when they can. Not a bad idea to go to the 5'11 player. Supernan a little off balance, but she got a good arm on that one. And once again, battle at the net, won by Chemnitz. That's her second block of the evening for Peyton Chemnitz. Already above her season average in that department. Second time out of the first set for the Orioles. Good start for the Vikings. They've opened up their biggest lead here of the first set. 20-13, 7-point lead. And just to catch you up on some facts and figures, as we like to do here on WLA-TV, Peyton Chemnitz, 5 kills, 2 blocks. Siri Kuski with a kill, 3 for Abby Cole, 2 for Milena Dins, 1 for Amber Johnson. Amber Johnson has all 3 aces that the Vikings have recorded so far to just 1 service error. That was from Siri Kuski a couple minutes ago. And the Vikes coming out of the timeout. It'll be Amber Johnson once again. Vikes have done very well with Johnson at the service line. This is another good one. It's short, tipped by a couple of Orioles. Kuski has it, pushes it far. There's Dins, right through the block, and Milena Dins has her 3rd kill of the night. Good set from Kuski and finished by Milena Dins. Dins can do good things with bad sets. When you get her a good set, she's almost unstoppable. Chance here on the near side. Tipped off of a couple of Vikings and down. Callista Zemer, her 2nd kill of this first set. Vikings, for just briefly, had an 8-point lead. Now it's back to 7. And back to serve is Pellet. Dug up. That's well done by Shea. Kuski a little bit behind Dins, and Dins fires that one long. And the Orioles certainly going to have to go on a little bit of a run here to tighten things up. That's a good start. No, I think that went off the shoulder of Avery Supernand, and the Vikes are going to win the point. It was Traxinger who hammered one over the net, went off of either the shoulder or the head of Avery Supernand, tipped over by Peyton Chemnitz, and then a couple of hits by the Orioles. And hey, sometimes when you just put the ball in play or keep the ball in play, good things happen. Traxinger puts this one over. Chemnitz, oh, that's well done by the Orioles to get something on that Milena Dins swing. Kept alive here by a diving Chemnitz. Kuski puts it over. Good hustle by the Vikings. Swing here on this near side. Traxinger off the dig attempt from Johnson. And Traxinger has 3. Back to a 6-point match. Johnson digs it up. Kuski looks back. Supernand tips over the block. And I think she might have stepped across there. Yep, she did. Point to the Orioles. There are a couple of times here in this first set that North Fondy could have let this really get away from them and turn into really, a rout here in this first set. It hasn't. That's a huge swing from Milena Dins. If you've watched any WLA volleyball, you've come to expect that. As Kuski will once again take a seat in favor of the front row specialist, Abby Cole. Supernand will head back to the service line. Chance here to win a couple of points and close out this first set with a Vikings win. That is off the fingertips of Caitlin Retzloff. And the fourth ace for the Vikings. First for Supernand. First for someone not named Amber Johnson. Traxinger from the back row is deep, and that'll be the first set, 25-17. Great performance here in the first set for the Vikings. And they take an early lead in this one. Very quickly before we take a quick break, only 3 minutes between sets here. I want to let you know WLA Soccer on an Owen Moyne game winner, match winner, 1-0 win over CWC, Central Wisconsin Christian. That's Flyway Conference play for soccer. They're 5-1 now in conference. On Tuesday, they got their fourth conference win. They won 4-1 over North Fond du Lac that on Tuesday, and then the 1-0 win over CWC tonight. And the Vikings look like they are going to be in the driver's seat to finish second in the conference behind St. Lawrence Seminary, who they lost to a couple of Tuesdays ago. That's the update from soccer. Get you more updates from other WLA sports throughout the match tonight. After the first set, the Vikes lead at 1-0. 25-17 in the first set. Be back with more. Appreciate you joining us. You're listening to WLA Viking Volleyball on WLA TV. Stay with us. Just about ready here for the second set. It'll be Siri Kuski to get things underway for the Vikings, who have a 1-0 lead, 25-17. First set win. You're watching on WLA TV. WLA TV will be busy over the next couple of days. We'll continue to tell you about that. That is Peyton Chemnitz punishing an overpass and an early 1-0 lead for the Vikes. Good one from Kuski. And it's 2-0. It's been a theme recently. The Vikings, at least Monday and today, Vikings starting sets quickly. Now, it's still probably too early to say whether this will be sustained success, but you certainly would hope so, and you'd think so. That's into the net from Bree Rock. $3-0 lead here in the second set, and Kuski will continue. Everything so far happening with Kuski at the service line. That's through the block. Nice job there from Bree Rock. Better patience to find a spot between the blocks. She's going to head back and serve. 3-1. Rock, also a senior for the Orioles. Supernan gets an opportunity. That's into the net. Little loose there from Kira Shea. It's going to still give Supernan an opportunity, but kind of had to loop that one. Tipped by Traxinger. Chance here for Chemnitz off the tape. And sometimes those carry all the way out of play. That time it didn't. Siri Kuski looks far side. Tip from Johnson. Nice job to stay on her toes there from Pellet. Got it back over. Better swing this time from Johnson. Rock deals with it. Gets an opportunity for her teammate. Back set from Kuski. Looking to Supernan. Supernan tries to go across court. Back. Kind of a give and go there from Traxinger and Pellet. Vikes blocked it. That was Chemnitz once again who got her hand on it. Chemnitz with a big swing. She's got 7 kills tonight. Peyton Chemnitz has come to play. A couple of blocks as well. Here's Amber Johnson, who had 3 first set aces. This is another good one. Not going to turn into an ace. Traxinger got it across. Kuski looks, tipped by Chemnitz. Almost had another one there. Chemnitz quickly up at the net, and I believe that will be a lift. It was. And Chemnitz is on fire at the net, and Orioles not really sure how to deal with it right now. Near side tip into the net, though. Oh, no, they're going to say that was outside the net there. And that is another good one from Amber Johnson. And she is going on another one of those runs. So far, 4-0 with Johnson at the service line. It was a 7-0 run in the first set. Kuski, Chemnitz, able to get a swing on it. Not a good pass on the other side. That was Callista Zemer. And for the second straight set, the Vikes lead at 8-2. 8-2 before you could blink in the first set. Now 8-2. Similar situation in the second. Now I think you can say they've started this set quickly. Johnson, good serve, near side. Swing, and that's a good spot there from Abby Traxinger. Traxinger's 4th kill. Back onto the floor comes Zemer. She replaces Bianca Arndt. Serving is Caitlin Retzloff. Senior. Johnson receives. Good swing there from Supernand. Went off the tape, and the pass on the far side was from Megan Pellet, who could not get it to land in play. Kira Shea now to serve. That's a good one and mishandled by Pellet. Pellet, a junior, who is the setter for the Orioles. And it's a 7-point lead for the Vikings. Take 45-second break here, come back. More volleyball on the way. Just about ready to get back going here out of the timeout. Once again, a North Fondy timeout. Kira Shea stays at the service line. That's another solid one from her. Traxinger off the block. I believe that was, that certainly looked like a tip off of Lindsay Nell. But it doesn't look like it's going to get called. So point for the Vikings. That was a good swing from Traxinger. I thought for sure it changed direction off of the tip of Nell, but referees did not see the same thing that I saw. That's 4 hits, and the Vikings now have a 9-point lead. Oh, that's a good one from Shea. Got the Orioles off balance, forced an overpass, but not good enough from Lindsay Nell to capitalize on the overpass. 8-point lead still for the Vikings. Plenty of room to play with. That's going to be out on this near side. And a service error for the Orioles. Avery Supernand. Her turn to serve. Abby Cole re-enters. Melina Din's back on the floor as well. Near side, that was Lillian Geckerman who couldn't quite make the contact she was hoping to make, and it's back out to a 10-point lead for the Vikes. Supernand will continue. Far side, good swing there, dug up by Cole. Nell looks back to Cole, tight at the net. She tips it and she gets it to go. 4th kill of the night so far for Abby Cole. It's more than we've seen over the last couple of games from Cole in terms of getting the offense going. Cole, before she had to sit out earlier this year with injury, had there's an ace from Avery Supernand, by the way. She was the leading hitter for a while for the Vikings, was Cole. Now, it doesn't get as many opportunities maybe as Melina Dins or Amber Johnson, even maybe Avery Supernand or Lindsay Nell, but Cole was the leading in terms of hitting percentage. This one looked like it might have been another ace for Avery Supernand. Nice job by the Orioles to recover. Center to Nell from Supernand. Dug up by the Orioles there. Traxinger, good spot. Nice job by Amber Johnson to dig it out. Chance here for Dins. Dug up once again. That's a good tip. Johnson's going to overpass it. That's all right. Just get that across. That's deep. Just keep the ball in play. And I think it was Johnson that Coach Recker said that's kind of what she tells the team. You know, one of the juniors on this team and certainly a leader of the team, that Johnson sometimes just has to remind him, just get the ball in play. It doesn't always have to be perfect, and I think that was kind of the rationale there. It doesn't have to, not everything has to look scrapbook perfect. As long as you put the ball in play, give yourself a chance. And that certainly worked that time for Johnson and the Vikings. So 17-4, the Vikings have opened up a huge lead. Second service error of the night for the Vikings. First for Supernand. They have 5 aces to just 2 errors, and they still have a 12-point lead here in this second set. Dins. Supernand, good push, but the Orioles were smart to it that time. Johnson. Supernand. Far side. Dins hammers it. Nice job to dig it up there by the Orioles. Overpass then from Dins. At the net, battle, off the block, and down. Nice job by North Bondi. Callista Zemer, her 3rd. That was a ferocious swing from Melina Dins that was not necessarily rewarded. I believe it was number 6, Caitlin Retzloff, who was able to dig that one out. There's Nell, good spot. She found the corner. First kill of the night for Lindsay Nell. She's been a little quiet so far. Had a couple of miss hits, but she connected strongly on that one, found a corner, and the lead is back to 12, 18-6. As Dins will continue, first opportunity here in this second set, and she puts this one into the net. She's not in the top 4 in the team in serve percentage, but she's number 1 on the team in ace percentage. So maybe a little risk reward going on there, I would say, as Johnson hit the tape with that one, and it curled down on the wrong side of the net. Dins is kind of all or nothing from the service line, it would seem. I shouldn't say that. All or nothing would be like 50% and 50%, wouldn't it? There's another kill. Abby Cole's got 5 now. Terrific swing by her. But certainly a few more risks taken when Melina Dins is at the service line than maybe other players, which is all right. If you got, I suppose if I could hit the ball that hard and that accurately, I would probably do the same thing. Nice job there from Lindsay Nell. get a point for the Vikings. Going to force another North Fond du Lac timeout. Take this chance to tell you that JV football played against Campbellsport on Monday. They lost that one. Campbellsport looks like they're going to be a little bit of a force here in the conference. Nice to have Campbellsport back. I always thought Campbellsport made a lot of sense as a Flyway Conference team. Certainly back in the days when Campbellsport and Lemira had some big rivalries. Campbellsport and Mayville had some big rivalries. Mayville, Lemira. That Campbellsport just seems, to me, like a Flyway Conference team. So I think it makes a lot of sense to have them back in the conference. Certainly looks like they are going to have a nice football program. Soccer, I think, is on the way up for Campbellsport as well. So exciting to see some fresh faces in the conference. Vikes lost varsity football to Campbellsport 28-7. Outscored 20-0 in the second half. And that Campbellsport team lost 7-0 to this week's opponent, St. Mary Springs Academy. For homecoming for the Vikes. So should be good. That's going to be out. Punched across by Caitlin Retzloff, but not in. And it's 21-8. Vikings have been good. Well, they've been better than good. They've been great in this second half. Nell, her turn to serve. Blocked. Retzloff couldn't get that one across. Vikes had the block. Supernan looks to the middle. Chemnitz wound up fiercely at that one. Missed it long. After she's done serving, Nell will take a seat as defensive specialist libero number 17, Kiera Shea, comes back in. Dins receiving that serve. Back to Johnson off of Supernand, and it's down. Amber Johnson, her second kill. A little less than an enthusiastic reaction to that from Amber Johnson. She just kind of gave the half-hearted. She knew she didn't hit it probably as she wanted to, but you take the point. That's for sure. Kuski will get her second chance from the service line here in the second set as the Vikes have a 22-9 lead. And right into the net. Well, 6-4 now. I have the ace to error count. And it's, I mean, let's be honest. It's not going to matter here in the second set. That three of their errors have come here in the second set. Not going to matter, but still something you'd like to clean up, certainly. Traxinger loops that one over the block. Shea to Kuski to Johnson. Johnson didn't hit that one as cleanly as she would have liked. Shea's going to go back to Johnson. Johnson better this time. Over the block, tipped up by Johnson. Kuski gets there. Johnson's just going to have to pass this one across. Free one for the Orioles. Back row swing from Rock. Kuski just has to tip it. She's able to do so. Near side Traxinger, that's a little better, but dug up by Shea. And Kuski, Dins to Kuski will get it across. Back to Traxinger, battle at the net, and I believe, oh, they're going to say Traxinger was into the net. Could have picked one there. I think Supernan might have been in there too, but Traxinger was first, they say, and it's 23-10. Sprawling couple of Orioles, not able to get that one done. Amber Johnson, who has been terrific tonight from the service line, has a chance to clinch this second set. That's tough. Dealt with at the net once again by Peyton Chemnitz. Chemnitz has 8 kills tonight, and the Vikes have a 2-0 advantage. Looking for the sweep for the second straight match. 25-10 in the second set. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. You're watching and listening to WLA Volleyball here on WLA TV. Stay with us. Just about ready to go here in the third set. Vikes up 2-0, 25-17, 25-10. Take this moment to tell you that tomorrow we'll have skit night here on WLA-TV. Always, well, it might be the biggest night of the year here at WLA, and certainly a fun evening in store tomorrow. Hope you'll join us for that. 7 p.m. the festivities get going. One of the greatest pep rallies you will see, trying to fire up the student body and certainly the football team for what would be a unbelievable win over St. Mary's Springs Academy on Saturday, should they be able to get that done. Quick start here for the Vikings once again. Tell me if you've heard that before. Quick start for the Vikes. Chemnitz gets her 9th kill of the night. Kuski into serve. And then it is our intention to bring Saturday's homecoming game, barring any technical difficulties, which you know how that goes. That's off the block of Supernandan down. Traxinger, nice swing there. That's her 5th kill. But you know how that goes. Technology sometimes can thwart the best of intentions, even when the broadcaster is the technology guy. Vikings will this one across. Chance here for the Orioles. That's Traxinger. Good spot by Abby Traxinger, who's had herself a nice night. She and Rock have now combined for 11 kills for the Orioles. And they've only scored 27 points tonight. Vikes have given them a handful from the service line. A couple of errors. That's a good cross-court swing from Johnson. She'll switch spots with Supernan. Traxinger finds Johnson. Johnson back from Kuski, and that's down. Her 5th kill sorry, that's just the 3rd kill for Amber Johnson. And she'll head back to the service line. I say just the 3rd. Johnson is usually one of the better swingers, offensive players for the Vikings. Are we going to count that as an ace? I will. 4th of the night for Amber Johnson. Shea, Kuski, backs it. Supernan looks for the far corner. That one's not going to get down. And it's back tied up at 3. Well, the last 2 sets, the Vikes have started off 8-2. And that was, the Orioles spotted them 8 points before they found their 3rd point. This one's just going to be put across by Johnson. Free ball. Chemnitz gets there, just puts it across. Chance there from Traxinger. Dug up by Shea and out of play. Wow. Traxinger with her 7th kill. Very nice job. 4-3. And for the first time tonight, it's an early lead in the set for the Orioles. Dins. Oh, that is a good swing from the back row. Overpass. Chemnitz didn't hit that one particularly well. Traxinger found another good spot. Abby Traxinger with 4 kills already of the 5 points that the Orioles have scored here in this 3rd set. Traxinger has 4 of the 5. That's an overpass. Just tipped across, though, that time by Traxinger. If you're North Fonda, you would probably wish you could have gotten a little more out of an overpass. Chemnitz trying to do the same thing for the Vikes, and she hits it into the net. So a very, very nice little spurt here from North Fondy. It's a 4-0 run to take a 6-3 lead. That's an overpass, this time by Kuski, but the 4th block of the night for Peyton Chemnitz. Siri Kuski, I'm sure she just said thank you to Peyton Chemnitz, because that's an overpass, very uncharacteristic from Siri Kuski. Now she is the ball handler. She is the setter for the Vikings. But still, you'd expect that's a little atypical of a pass of hers to go so awry. That's off of the block from Dins. And across, out. Chemnitz took a chance it was going to land out, and it did. Chemnitz will continue to serve. Good response so far for the Vikings. They were down by 3, now just down 1. back set, and I think that was a lift. Yes. 6-6. Good idea with the back set, trying to find Traxinger, who's been the best offensive player so far tonight for the Orioles. Tipped over there by North Fondy. Supernand will end up getting a swing. Chance, near side, Traxinger into the block. No, they're good. That just hit the tape. Was not off the block, so that's 4. And the Vikes have taken a lead. 4-0 run for WLA. Peyton Chemnitz has been the one to do it from the service line. Tipped over by the Orioles. Chemnitz. That's a good pass far side. Going to give a chance to Dins, and after a couple of punches at it, the Orioles not able to get it back across. 5-0 run. That's got to be perhaps amongst the most impressive parts of the night for the Vikings. They've gone on several huge runs and different people serving, different rotations every time. Sometimes Shea's on the court. That would have been out, but Nell was saved by the defensive attempt. I couldn't tell who that was, if that was Ziemer or Pellet or who that might have been, but Vikes have now opened up a 3-point lead, turned a 3-point deficit into a 3-point lead, 9-6. Good one here from Chemnitz. Back set. And yeah, same call as just before on Pellet will give another point to the Vikings. 10-6. And Chemnitz will continue. That's it was a legal back set. It wasn't terribly accurate that time. And an 8-0 run. But sometimes Shea's on the court. Shea doesn't get much time off. Probably wondering what to do over there on the bench. Oh, that's really good from Chemnitz. Nice dig there by Bree Rock. Battle at the net, won by the Orioles. Going to give a chance to Dins off of the feed from Kuski. And it's in from Melina Dins. She's got 5 kills so far tonight. Force a timeout for the North Fond du Lac Orioles. Back in 45 seconds. Stay with us. So 12-6 on a 9-0 run for the Vikings. Trying to turn it into a 10-0 run. Here's a chance, swing, dug out by Johnson. Kuski looks far side, Dins down the line. Well. Didn't think that was that line judge's call. 10-0 run for the Vikings. 13-6, overpass. Dim sets it up. Kuski looks middle. Lindsay Nell that time, tipped over by the Orioles. Kuski, is she going to look back? Yes, she will. Avery Supernand. Better pass that time from Ziemer. That's trouble, but dealt with by Johnson. Far side Kuski. There's Melina Dins. Dins with 7 kills now. Very nice performance here in the early stages of this third set from Melina Dins. 14-6, it's an 11-0 run. Starting to turn into a basketball type of run here for the Vikings. Far side, Traxinger off the block. Dins and Johnson keep it alive, and Avery Supernand will get it across. Near side swing. Loops over. Johnson's there. Kuski pushes far side. Dins. She's on fire, and there's another one. 3 straight points. 3 straight kills from Melina Dins. Actually, that might be 4. She have the one before the timeout? I think she did. Is that 4 straight? Might well be. That's at the net. Won by the Vikings, and I couldn't tell if Nell got her hand on it. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt up here because we aren't keeping official stats. 13-0 run for the Vikings. That's a stat that I know. And that's an ace for the Vikings. 8 of them. First for Chemnitz. My goodness, this is a dominating performance. It was 6-3 at one stage. Middle. Swing there, that's out, that's deep. Chemnitz says, I don't want to come out of the game. She knows that if she misses a serve, she's got to come out, right? Back row. That's in. Good back row swing there from Bree Rock. She's over a 5. Now Chemnitz will take a seat as fellow senior Michaela Carey will get a run out here. 18-7. So all things considered, it ended a 15-0 run. That is hammered by Lindsay Nell, going to get her 4th kill. And Abby Cole going to come back in for what you would assume is her last stint, as she is serving into the net. Check that. That was Michaela Carey into the net. Sorry. 19-8. Carey. Oh, that was a nice little slide play. I don't think that was supposed to go to Lindsay Nell. She got turned around and looked at Milena Dins with a look of amusement. Yeah, like I said, you take what you can get. 20-8. Vikings rolling here in the third set. That looks deep from Dins. It is her second service error of the night. Don't think that one's going to make a huge difference. Dins, Supernand, and Lindsay Nell finishes it. Chemnitz will return for Carey, and Nell will take a seat in exchange for the libero Kiera Shea. 21-9. Shea serves it. Near side, swing there. Good dig by Dins. Supernand back to Dins, back row swing. That was hammered. Dealt with well by the Orioles. Battle at the net, and it's won by Bree Rock. Rock's 6th kill of the evening. And she'll head back to the service line as well. 21-10. Dins, sorry, yeah. And, oh, Abby Cole's going to get a little lucky there. But again, you don't apologize when it scores a point for your team, right? And that's it did for Abby Cole. Just hung on the tape, and both blockers for the Orioles were landing and couldn't get the jump back up. Dug up there, Dins. Kuski back into the game, tipped over by Johnson. We saw that a myriad of times on Monday, and the first time we saw that tip tonight, she's got 4 kills, and the Vikes are a couple points away from sealing a second homecoming week sweep. Swept Roncalli on Monday and can just about mark this one in the win column for the Vikings. We won't do it until it's secured, and that's why. Nice swing there from Callista Zemer. Vikes still a very healthy lead. More than doubled up the Orioles here in this third set. That's deep. Zemer, who just got the kill with the service error. And they're going to start the I believe that we will win chant with Amber Johnson at the service line. Not a bad idea with the night she's had. That's into the tape. And right as soon as they start chanting, the Vikes clinch it as the ball is into the tape, into the net, and the Vikes win it, 25-11. That was a 15-0 run in the third set that really turned things around for the Vikings. They were down 6-3, and just like that, they were up 18-6. Get you a couple of facts and figures here before we sign off, but it was a comprehensive performance for the Vikings, and just a week that they needed to get back to the 500 mark and really try to establish themselves, like I said, as that third best team in the conference behind North Fond du Lac, behind Springs. I promise I'll get it, and Laconia. I had 8 aces to 5 service errors for the Vikings. Avery Supernan had 2 of those aces. Amber Johnson had 4 aces, 1 for Chemnitz, 1 for Nell. That gets you up to the 8. Peyton Chemnitz led it offensively. She had 9 kills, 8 for Milena Dins, 4 for Amber Johnson, 5 for Lindsay Nell, 6 for Abby Cole. Peyton Chemnitz also had 4 blocks. A dominating performance. Her final homecoming week as a senior, and played like it tonight. She was terrific for the Vikings. All the Vikings were. That's how you win it. 3-0, 25-17, 25-10, 25-11, including a 15-0 run in the third set. Dominating performance for the Vikings tonight. They moved to 14-14 on the season, and 3-2 here in Flyway Conference play. That'll position them at the very worst in a tie for third with Mayville and Campbell Sport. This was one of the teams they were tied with at that 2-2 mark, so will no longer be tied with North Fondy. Well, that'll do it for us tonight. Want to thank you for joining us. Jordan King saying so long, and hope you'll join us for the rest of the weekend. It should be a fun one here on WLA-TV. You know, homecoming, it goes quick for the students. It's a long week for the faculty and support staff, but it's a fun week and one that we always look forward to, one that I think the students certainly enjoy, make a lot of memories, and we hope you'll be along for part of the ride. If you can't be here in person, hope you'll join us on WLA-TV. Tomorrow, skit night, 7 p.m., one of the most fun nights of the year, certainly, here at the Academy, and we will live stream it here on WLA-TV. And then homecoming, it's a big one. Crosstown rival St. Mary Springs Academy comes to WLA Viking Field on Saturday afternoon for the homecoming game. And like I said, best intentions, we want to carry it here on WLA-TV. Hope you'll join us all weekend long. Jordan King sings so long. 3-0 win. Vikes above 500 in the conference with a comprehensive performance tonight. Have a good night.